opportunity, a new chance, a new beginning. Embrace it. A very beautiful morning to all the parents, principal ma'am, vice principal ma'am, my colleagues, and our lovely students. Before we begin, may I request you all to put your mobile phones on silent mode. Today is the day for our students and their parents to know about this new journey and build their future from here. We know that Orientation Day is a very special and much awaited event in every student and their parents' life, as it is a celebration of their achievements and upcoming journey. I, Hena Osan, on behalf of the SWS team, welcome you all in this orientation program. Parents are requested to mark their attendance in case they have missed. Let's start our day with a lamp lighting ceremony. I would like to invite our worthy principal, vice principal ma'am, to light the lamp. Teachers are requested to join the ceremony.
Everyone to be a part of it. Slowly. I want to show you. Come here. Yes, both the girls. That's nice. Yes.
Thank you all. How can our students stay behind in welcoming you? I would like to call upon the stage our Wonderites to present a welcome song.
Give us happiness. We are happy and delighted to have you here this day. We will be the shining stars, will make your dreams come true. We are happy and delighted to have you here this day. We will be the shining stars, will make your dreams come true. We are happy and delighted to have you here this day. To have you here this day. To have you here this day.
That was a great start. Thank you, students. Now, I would like to call upon our Honorable Vice Principal, Ms. Raina Jonah, a torchlight for all of us, the pride of SWS, to take forward this event and give you insight about the curriculum and the proceedings for the session 22-23.
So, good morning. Good morning. So, I will take you through this journey now. So, what children had in class 6, and then we will tell you what is in store for all of you in class 7. So, I welcome all of you in class 7, and so I present the presentation, and after that, if you have any queries, we can take that. So, welcome everyone. So, here are stalwarts of Smart Wonders School, our director, Mr. Sandeep Singh, and principal, Ms. Poonamjeet Kaur. Their vision actually has brought school to this level today. Ma'am is present with us today, but sir is not here. He had sent his blessings for all the children and everybody. Then we have coordinator in the senior wing, Dr. Parul Bhargava. She has joined us this year. She comes here with 18 years of experience, where she had taught in a college, and she was teaching in St. John's as PGT Mathematics. So we are going to have her and her experiences with us, and definitely we will have a beautiful journey with her also in the senior way. As you know, vision of the school, that is always to create confident, competent and caring individuals. We will keep striving for the same mission. Now I take you all through journey 21-22, where actually we were shuffling from online to offline, then hybrid, so we had experienced everything. And we started our session with Sukhmani Sahib Path last year, and this year also we had already had our part in school day before yesterday. We always seek blessings of God before we start our session. Now I take you through this journey of activities and celebrations we had done when children were in class 6. So I think children, you can recognize your pictures also. These pictures are not in any order of reference, so whatever pictures we had there with us, so we are just showing you. So these are the activities which are taking place in classes. You know that our curriculum is activity-based curriculum. So this is the look of the classes which were there in the online mode or hybrid. This is our online class, all the celebrations which were taking place there. Children were showing their beautiful work that they had done under guidance of all the teachers. I think parents also can recognize most of the activities because you were also part of these activities when we were doing them in school. Then there was this recipe book competition that was there. Then I think in Hindi, this activity was done, role play activity, beautifully done in the class. Then we had PTM also, where all the parents came and had insight. Then children, when they came for the offline classes, so they were very happy to be back. Again, some more pictures from the activities which were done. Again, it is online class. So this is some role play that was happening in the class. Then I think we had English festival that had happened. It was a wonderful activity that was there. Again, a role play that was happening in Hindi class. Then more pictures from some more activities in their math class, IT classes. Then experiments. We believe in doing hands-on activities, and lots of activities were done, like in the kitchen also and in school also when children were there. Then examination, offline exams that we conducted, and it was a success. Then our Punjabi festival. So we conducted festivals for every subject. And then this was the session that was conducted by a counselor, and it was for the adolescent and the problems whatever children face. So it was conducted for that session. Science exhibition, we conducted science exhibition also during PTM. So again, children sent beautiful work for the same, and it was a great success. So big round of applause for a successful 21 session that we just had. So now I'm taking you through this journey of 22 and 23. So what all we are going to do now. As you know that we are having offline as well as hybrid mode of classes. So one section, 7B section, 7B will be hybrid, other sections 7A and 7C are going to be offline. Because there are only 10% children who have actually opted for online, so that is why all are put together in one section. So this is what is written here also. 7B is having hybrid, other sections will be offline. This hybrid section will be equipped with computer, camera, microphone to attend to children who are present physically as well as who are joining the classes online. Other classes will have normal offline teaching. The option of online or offline can be reconsidered by the parents. I think many parents are asking this also. It will solve your query here, that this option can be reconsidered but after written permission from the principal, and it will be done in future. Please do not expect that immediately it would be done. I think when we sent the form for online and offline, that time also we had informed you that this choice will not be changed very soon. Then we have proper timetable that will be followed for the offline as well as online mode. School timings will be from 8 o'clock till 2:50 p.m. and it will be followed by zero period every day. So our USP zero period is back now because we are back to offline mode. So this zero period every day of 1 hour will be catering to periodic assessment on Monday, assembly on Tuesday, circle time on Wednesday, and clouds on Thursday, and house activity on Friday. So we are back with a bang. So now offline class protocol. COVID is still there, so we have to have some protocol also. Timings again I am emphasizing here, 8 a.m. till 2:50 p.m. Attendance will be marked from 8 o'clock till 8:10. Online children also need to be physically present in Google Meet. It is compulsory to wear school uniform, formal uniform on Monday and Tuesday, track suit on Wednesday and Thursday, and house t-shirt on Friday. Sometimes parents have this doubt, they feel that children have to wear track pants whenever they have sports period. So Monday and Tuesday it is formal uniform. If children have to play, they can carry their extra shoes, but formal uniform is compulsory on Monday and Tuesday. Then when they are attending online classes, camera should be switched on. So please parents make arrangement accordingly. Now we have social distancing norms. Social distancing and physical distancing we should try to maintain. Children are supposed to wear clean masks, preferably surgical mask. It is comfortable also. This is what we have experienced in 2 years. Then they need to bring their own water bottle. Refill will be available in school. We have sanitizer, hand-free sanitizers in school in different locations. But still we will suggest that children should carry their own small bottle of sanitizer for their own safety. Then children need to follow social distancing at the entry and exit point wherever possible. Commuting to and from school with proper sanitization and mask on, especially when they are coming by bus. Bring healthy food in lunch box with clean napkin and sharing of food and water. Parents, you need to sensitize your children. Because of COVID protocol, sharing of food and water should be avoided. We will not provide any canteen facility initially, so that is why please send lunch box and a small tiffin, fruit box also should be sent. This is a small advice. Do not send your ward to school if child or any family member is feeling unwell, again to protect everybody around. Now arrival and dispersal. Students are expected to reach 10 minutes before the starting time for offline classes, and they need to log in at 8 a.m. For online class. Attendance will be taken in the Google Meet for online children. Avoid sending your ward to school much before the starting time. Drop the child at gate number 1 and pick up from the same gate. Parents need to carry ID card when they come to pick their ward. I want to stress here on this that do not send your board much before the starting time. Teachers reach school at 7:45 a.m. in the morning. So by 7:50 they reach the classes. If your child comes before that, then there is nobody to look after the child in school. We want that when teachers are here, everybody is here, then only child should be inside the campus. This is for the safety protocol. So please make sure that they do not come much before the starting time. Dispersal will be conducted from the front lawn and the basketball court. They should be picked punctually at 2:50 p.m. Consecutive 3 days of coming late and default in the uniform will have consequences. The latecomers and uniform defaulters for consecutive 3 days will be sent home, and those who join late without any intimation for the online class will be marked absent. This is important. We have seen that children are taking this protocol very casually. So because of online, we were also not stressing on it, but now since school is offline, please make sure that they come on time also, and they are properly, they come in proper uniform. Children should keep their camera on while they are in the online class. Now, one thing I think parents had sent query also. There is one section which is hybrid. In the hybrid class, all the children, whether they have opted for online or they have opted for offline, all will be getting requests to join the Google class. So please do not feel that your child is put from offline to online. It is not like that. In the hybrid class, all children will receive that message that you have to join because that room is equipped with computer and everything, and arrangement is there. So in that class, all the children will have access to Google Meet also. But offline children will definitely come and attend the classes in school. They will physically come. Students must carry their textbooks, notebooks according to the given timetable. Those attending online also should be having their books and stationery, written work to be done and submitted regularly by the online students also, and home assignment will be shared via Schoolpad. I hope all of you have downloaded the Schoolpad app now, so we are switching over to that now. Homework schedule will be shared to avoid when which subject is to be covered as far as homework is concerned. To avoid heavy bags, parents are requested to ensure that their ward carries books and notebooks as per the timetable. This is very important. And refer to school almanac for any rules and regulations which are to be followed. So whatever I have written here, that also is taken from the school almanac only. So my request would be, before you send your child to school, just sit with the child and just read the school almanac for all this. Parents are requested to download Schoolpad app. So if you have not done it, please do it as soon as possible. Parents can write a mail to school for any grievance. They can meet the vice principal or principal with prior appointment. Parents can meet teachers and counselor on any Saturday with a prior appointment. So we have a policy. You can write mail to the school also, or if you want to meet them, because teachers are busy on every day, they have classes also. So my request would be, just do not disturb them on working days. If you want to meet, then please fix up an appointment on Saturday. Kindly send now how you will seek appointment or how you can take it. You can write a mail also, and the other option is kindly send a diary note in case of any appointment with the educator or any other important message to be conveyed to the class in charge or vice principal. So you can always send a diary note. The library books will be issued for a period of 1 week only, and in case there is a delay, a fine of 5 rupees per day will be charged. In case library book is misplaced, then parent is liable to replace the book. Students are not permitted to wear ornaments or use expensive watches. So girls who have got their ears pierced will wear only small skirt. Children must develop respect for the school property. Any kind of damage will have to be compensated. This is not only for school, anywhere, even at home also children should be trained. They need to take care of all their surroundings and everything. Kindly do not approach staff members for extra coaching. I want to stress here, our teachers are experienced and they are wonderful teachers. They are very good at their job. So please do not request them for extra coaching. I would suggest do not send even your ward for extra coaching anywhere else also. And no informal groups to be created to exchange any messages. Communication now will be done via school bag. Initially we have created our WhatsApp groups with the class teachers, but gradually we are switching over to school bag now. Now I will solve that query also. In case your child needs extra support, do not send for any extra coaching, but we conduct remedial classes in school. Remedial classes are conducted on Saturdays. We usually start it from July onwards on the basis of your feedback and feedback of the teacher, and we have the report of their first periodic assessment also in May. After that we decide that whosoever needs any extra support, class is conducted, and these classes start in the month of July. After that we continue with these classes. If your ward requires this support, please cooperate by sending the child for the remedial class. This is what we have faced last year. We were requesting all the parents, please send your ward for remedial class, but somehow it was not materialized that much, like attendance was not that good. So now please, we need your cooperation in this matter. Children should be discouraged from using the social media for uploading any information. Cyber safety protocols to be followed. Again, last year we noticed this, that children were just chatting on the social media, and in some cases even parents were not aware that children had their Facebook and Instagram account where they were chatting, and randomly they were sending pictures, distorted pictures of their friends, sometimes even teachers also. So we need to sensitize our children about it. We will also be conducting our workshop in school where we will sensitize them. We will tell them what is their, what kind of social behavior they should have while dealing with social media. So this is very important. So please, you also just sit with your child today and explain to them that it is important. And safety protocols are to be followed. Now we will talk about new education policy. There was a lot of buzz around it. 2020 government declared their new education policy, and now we are ready to implement it thoroughly. So this is the year when we start with our skill-based classes, skill-based subjects. All activities whichever will be done in school, like art, dance, music, sports, IT, will have an element of skill progression. We have realized the importance of skill. From competency, we are moving towards skills now. Skills are more important, like how you do your job, that is very, very essential, very important. Due to COVID, children could not be sent for any internships last year, but now we will give them chance. Practical experience will be emphasized, and they will definitely get exposure. So we have introduced these two skill subjects in class 6 and 7. Coding and financial literacy. There is like around 10 or 15 subjects which are introduced by CBSE. Gradually we will add more subjects, but this year we are starting with only these two options. So as per liking and preference of your ward, you can go for either coding or you can go for legal literacy. Financial, sorry, I'm so sorry, and that is financial literacy. So coding, I think you already know, and financial literacy will include everything to do with banking actually. Children should be knowing about saving, investments and ATM, and then how, what all they need to know that when financial transfers or financial money is to be transferred. So all that will be taken care in financial literacy. Then we have school clubs. So we are having our in-house clubs now, because we have understood that children need to work on their profiles also, whether they want to apply in any multinational company or they want to apply for higher studies. Their profile is very important. So that is why these clubs are going to be working now in school. Children will be part of these clubs, and all the activities are also written here that they will be doing when they will be part of these clubs. So we have Eco Club, taking care of environment in school or around the campus and around their own residential area also. So these are the activities that we will plan to do: water conservation, reduce, reuse, recycle activities, then cleanliness drive from time to time. Then Heritage Club, that will be taking care of preparing children for MUN, and other competitive events like Heritage Quiz, that is a famous event organized by CBSE. Then diversity is one more aspect where we will teach them to respect diversity in India especially. So this will be again responsibility of this club and the students who will be part of this club. Then Constitution also will be part of this club only. And then next one is Legal Literacy Club, where we would like children to be aware of their rights as student, as child, as citizen of the country. So all these activities are planned for Legal Literacy Club, anti-bullying campaigns, and other mental health and other kind of awareness, whatever is to be created, and any activity surrounding this will be organized. Then we have Seva Club, Interact Club, also in case if we decide to go for that. Then visit to orphanages, old age home, and each one teach one. Or these are just activities which we have thought of that we may be doing. We are planning to adopt some nearby village also, where children will go and do real work there. So again, cleanliness drive, drinking water in the adopted village or locality, whichever will be done by the club. Then we have a literary club. This is for those children who have love for language and they want to do something here. So this club actually is going of magazine and newsletter in the school. All the write-ups and everything will be done, and ultimately they will become editorial board of the school also. Then we have enrichment classes. USP of Smart Wonder School was the different clubs that we were running, where outside support was there, outsiders were coming and conducting these classes. So initially we are not starting with it. We do not want that outsiders should come to school. Initially we just want to interact in the closed environment in school. So that is why we are having our in-house clubs. These clubs will be introduced if everything is okay and the situation is normal. Then these clubs will be introduced in the month of July. And we will be taking all the information, we will be sharing all the information that which clubs we are planning to run in the school. And this information will be collected in the month of May, and classes will be conducted from July onwards. Now, school assessment. We do not do only fun, we have to do some like serious business also. So, academic pattern is based on CBSE, especially when children reach class 6 and 7. So, this is what is important. So, activity-based learning, hands-on experience will definitely be focused. Students will be assessed on the basis of pen paper test conducted regularly at the end of the term. There will be component of internal assessment, which will include periodic test and midterm examination. We have two terms, term 1 and term 2. So at the end of each term, 80 marks pen and paper test will be conducted. 20 marks are given for internal assessment. Periodic test are of 25 marks and converted into 5 ultimately. So 5 marks are taken from there only, from periodic assessment. Then we have multiple assessment, 5 marks, subject enrichment, activity 5 marks, then assignments, worksheet, notebook, again 5 marks. Area of assessment is scholastic and co-scholastic. These are the subjects which children are going to take: English, Hindi, Math, Science, Social Science. Out of Punjabi and French, any one language they have to pick. We have 3 language formula till class 8. Then coding or financial literacy, any one subject they will take. Information about the skill subject we have already shared with you. I think you have received the Google form. Please fill it so that we plan our classes also accordingly. Now term 1 will be again the same thing. Periodic test 1 and periodic test 2 will be conducted. It will be converted into 5 marks. This is for internal assessment, multiple assessment, and again the term 2, again the same pattern will be followed. Then post-scholastic areas will be discipline. Grading will be done for this. Discipline, art education, health and physical education, and work education. The clubs and enrichment activity that they do, from there this work experience will come and it will be graded accordingly. Now, sometimes parents ask that on what basis internal assessment is given to the child. So this is the criteria that I am sharing here with you. So if you see multiple pen paper test, all of you know, it is conducted on every Monday, 25 marks. So this is the criteria for other 15 marks. One is your multiple assessment. We take just 5 marks for this, but it is not done only once, it is done throughout the year. So we have observations, oral testing, individual or group work, then field work, concept maps, graphic organizers, visual representation, crosswords. So it is done on everyday basis in every subject actually. You do not even get to see. But on the basis of this, marks ultimately are put and 5 marks are generated. Then we have subject enrichment activity also. So just for example, we have shared here languages like English, Punjabi, French or Hindi. Listening and speaking skills are emphasized here. Mathematics, some hands-on activity, paper cutting, math lab activity, etc. is done. Then science, we have hands-on activities, science lab activity, then some experiments done. They make some models also, then put up some exhibitions, so all that work is included here. Similarly, in social science, we have map work, project works, so related any art or culture activity, whatever is done in the class, it is actually assessed ultimately. Notebook, this is a pain actually, not only for teachers, for parents also, to send the work to school. So again, I have shared the criteria here that notebooks are, or assignment, anything, worksheet, it is important. And believe me, we have just one notebook where children are supposed to do their classwork as well as homework. So homework is not homework only, it is extended work actually. Classwork extension is homework. So they need to maintain that only. So regularity, they should be regularly submitting their notebook, assignment should be completed, then neatness, upkeep of the notebook, timely submission and original work. This is the only thing that we are looking for in the notebook. Then we have internal assessment. I think again it is emphasized here, 2 terms, PA1, PA2, Monday tests which are known as here, or periodic assessment. Then PA3 and PA4, each term, like term 1 may we have 2 cycle of assessment, periodic test 1, periodic test 2. Then in term 2 also we have 2 tests, periodic test 3, periodic test 4. Out of these 2, 1 best is taken. So if a child has missed also, do not request for any retest or exam that time. We will be taking the marks from the next periodic assessment that child would be appearing. Because this is again all guidelines by the CBSE only. So best of these 2 is picked. So this is the website for reference, and Diksha app is one app that I would suggest all the parents also to download. This is CBSE app, where they are uploading all the latest, you can say guidelines, question papers, framing of, you can say assignments, everything. It is not only for teachers, it is actually for parents also. So you can download it, and class-wise you can simply see the work that is done, that can be done there. And whatever new changes are also happening. And another one is Nishtha app. So that is there. And definitely website also, CBSE has a very nice website, beautiful. They are updating it also. It is not like any other government organization website. I can vouch for it. Every day they are uploading it, and there is very nice, you can say, they have shared actually booklets also for guidelines for parents and everybody. You can also as a parent download that. So, so that's it from my side. Thank you so much for patient hearing. And now our team, class 7. So Hina ma'am, Upasana ma'am, I think will introduce the team.
I teach because I'm still inspired by a great teacher I had when I was a kid. Teaching is not just a profession, but a privilege. What we do every single day truly matters. A very good morning to one and all present here. I'm Upasana Sharma, class teacher of 7A, and I will be teaching mathematics to classes 7A, 7B and 7C. Now I request class 7 teachers to please introduce themselves. Class 7 teachers to kindly join on the stage.
Good morning everyone, I am Hena Osam and I will be taking science for all the 3 sections. Thank you.
Very good morning to one and all present here. I will be teaching English to grade 7B and 7C. am Inderveer Gill and I'll be teaching English to grade 7B and 7C.
Good morning everyone. I'm Rajni Rathod, class teacher of 7C and will be taking care of social science for all the 3 sections.
Good morning, everyone. I'm Anindita Chakraborty. I'll be teaching English to 7A. Thank you.
Good morning everyone. I am Aman Juneja. I will be teaching social science to class 7A.
Good morning everyone. I'm Tanvi Patania and I will be teaching French to 7A.
Good morning everyone. My name is Saruna Kapoor. We'll be teaching computers plus subject coding to class 7. Thank you.
ਮੇਰੇ ਵੱਲੋਂ ਸਾਰਿਆਂ ਨੂੰ ਪਿਆਰ ਭਰੀ ਸਤਿ ਸ਼੍ਰੀ ਅਕਾਲ। ਮੇਰਾ ਨਾਮ ਰੁਪਿੰਦਰ ਕੌਰ ਤੇ ਮੈਂ 7B ਤੇ C ਦੀ ਪੰਜਾਬੀ ਲੈ ਰਹੀ ਹਾਂ। ਧੰਨਵਾਦ।
सुप्रभात, मैं मंजू कपूर, क्लास 7A और 7C की हिंदी अध्यापक।
Good morning everyone, I'm Kiran Vashish. I will be taking over as an activity coordinator and I will be taking the fine arts and art and craft classes from class 6 to class 10. Thank you.
Good morning everybody. I am Mandeep Nijjar, the school counsellor. I will be looking into the behavioral and emotional needs of the students. Thank you.
Good morning everyone, I am Manisha Sishodia and I am going to teach dance to class 6 to 10. Thank you.
Good morning everyone, I am Sandeep Bist. I am taking sports and I am in sports in charge and will be taking care of sports to 6 to 10.
Good morning everyone, Jaideep here and I'll be teaching music in all the sections of class 7. Thank you.
सुप्रभात, मेरा नाम कमलजीत कौर है और मैं कक्षा 7वीं B में हिंदी पढ़ाऊंगी। धन्यवाद।
Thank you so much, teacher. She is a person of distinct vision, a fountainhead of illuminating ideas, an idol of knowledge, experience, and inspiration to all of us. Let's welcome our worthy principal, Ms. Poonamjeet Kaur, to share her encouraging words with us.
Good morning everyone. Thank you for being here with us today and taking out the time from your busy schedules. As I think Hena ma'am had already mentioned, this is a very important day. Not only for the teachers, the students, but also the parents. We connect and we make a roadmap for the coming session. It's been a difficult 2 years. The meeting each other has been very little. So all the more reason that we stay connected. We come for every event that is organized for the parents, and we come on time. I think that will be one of the most important things that we will have to do. If you could just tell us that time. So that is a very important thing that we need to understand, that orientation is basically talking about what we did and what we are going to be doing in the future. So my simple advice first of all would be to pick up the school almanac, and your homework, parents, is to go from cover to cover, because most of the rules and regulations that you need to know, your children need to know, are there. So the children should be reading it, the parents should be reading it. We've made quite a few changes in it. So I put in a lot of effort from the diaries that were there before for this almanac. So please make sure that you go through it. Second is that we are ensuring that whatever loss that has happened because of COVID in the past 2 years, children were at home. So we are not just talking about academic loss, we are talking about socio-emotional loss. We are talking about the loss of all those physical activities that should have happened. The fact that the children were sitting at home, not even going out to the park for safety reasons. So all that we will do our best to cover up in the coming year and the years henceforth. So that is why we have ensured that we have our 0 period, that 1 hour period back in our timetable. And of course, PA is for the assessments. Then of course we have the assemblies. Assembly is a time where we give every class the opportunity to come up on the stage in front of the whole school and participate. So obviously we're building confidence in the children. Then we are looking at, from the safety point of view, we took 2 decisions that we will not start the Green Cafe till July. We will wait and see the situation in April and May and what happens in June. And the second was our enrichment clubs, because the enrichment clubs are run by outsiders. So we have professionals who come to take care of these different subjects or different activities. So we did not feel that that would be very safe for the children to be interacting, and we would not be able to control that environment. So we can take care of the children by our own teachers. So that is why we have introduced our own clubs, which was the need of the hour. So based on your children's aptitude, please select those clubs, and these will help the children do more than just academics and co-curricular activities. And like ma'am very rightly said, it will help the children build up their profiles. So nowadays, as you would understand, that in most schools also and most professions, when people are hiring, they are not really interested in your child's marks. They are interested in all the other things that the child has done and the overall personality of the child. So the marks are there. Of course, we have to do well, and it's not just the marks, but it is the understanding of the concepts. The knowledge is required rather than just the marks for a subject. So that, having said that, we will ensure that the clubs are run very well. And the next thing that we have done is we brought in circle time, and that is for an hour. So on Thursdays, I think, right? On Thursdays, we will have an hour of circle time for every class from 3 to 10. They'll all be sitting with their teachers, 1 hour where the children will get the chance to express themselves. Because besides the physical activities that the children have not been able to do in the past 2 years, they have not been able to interact. That interaction with their friends, with their teachers, the face-to-face, the one-on-one has not happened. So the children need to express themselves. And circle time is the best way to express yourself because it is non-judgmental and everybody gets to give their opinion or their ideas about whatever topic is being discussed, which will again be a very structured class. So it's not just that randomly the teacher will sit with the children for an hour and say, okay, bolo jo bhi bolna hai. It's not like that. There's proper planning that happens, lesson planning. We have mentors for all the teachers for the circle time, and it will be done in a very structured manner. So besides that, when we talk about assessments, as ma'am has already said, all of that, obviously, if teaching and learning is happening, we need to assess it. Assessments, the PAs are assessments of learning, for learning, sorry. So we need to know how much the child has understood and learned. So every time the child gives a PA, and as you know, in each cycle, so PA1 will cover all the subjects once. PA2 again will cover all the subjects once. So if the child has missed a certain PA, Again, you don't have to worry. Of course, avoid missing the PA, but if for medical reasons the child has missed, ensure that the child appears for the next PA of the same subject. And the advantage children have of giving both the PAs is that you can always better your score, because we will pick up the best of the PA of each term, not across the terms. So the best of PA1 and PA2 of say English will be taken. The best of PA3 and PA4 of say maths will be taken. So of all the subjects that will be taken, and if the child misses one, then of course automatically that becomes absent or a zero, and the other PA will be picked up. So that is why best to avoid missing. However, this is the policy, we do not get it done again. Besides this, when we talk about the offline and online classes, as ma'am has very rightly told you, because of this situation, and since some parents either because they are not in station, they want online classes, or they are still a little worried about the situation and do not want to send their children to school, we have continued with one hybrid section from UKG till class 8 only. And those numbers are also very small. So I would request all of you that if you have the confidence, do switch over from online to offline as soon as possible, because that will be better for your child also and for the other children in that hybrid class and the teacher as well. The kind of connect, the kind of teaching that can happen in an offline class is a little difficult in a hybrid class, because the teacher has to cater to the children on the screen as well as the children sitting in the classroom. So if we can avoid that, that would be really good. So the procedure is very simple. You just have to send a mail. So from online to offline is great. We will immediately say yes to it. The moment you get the mail, you can start sending the child to school, but not before that. But the other way around. If your child is an offline child and not in the hybrid section, well, that child cannot jump onto the online mode. For that, the child will have to be put in the hybrid section, which means the section will have to be changed. Are you getting my point? So, supposing, ma'am, 7B was hybrid. So, supposing your child is in 7A. That's an offline section. You have told us that the child will come to school. But for whatever reason, you feel, no, now my child should be in online. That can only happen if the child moves from 7A to 7B. Right? So that's a change of section. And it will not be changed back again when you say, now I want to go back to offline, but my children's friends are in 7A, so please put the child back in 7A. It is not possible. It's an administrative nightmare for us. All this changing. So that is why we always tell the parents, whatever mode you choose, please think about it, because it will be there for the next 3 months at least. So whatever choices we make, we have to make them for at least April, May, and again we'll ask you. Right? So before the PTM in May, we might ask you again, so what is your mode? You want offline or online. But we are trying to do away with the online. Hopefully, if the situation remains the same. If the situation improves, great. But if there is a problem, then obviously, we might go online again. So it all depends on the situation. However, please be very careful when you make your choices. I will request all the parents that if you have taken online and you are confident, please send in the mails today itself to go offline, so that even those sections which are hybrid can be converted into offline as soon as possible. That will be for the better. Yes.
Yes. Parents are shifting from online to offline and saying that section should also be changed. That will not.
That is what I am saying. So
now from hybrid they are saying they are going offline and change the section.
So whatever sections the children are in, we have to stay there. So if from online you're going to offline, that section is hybrid. There are children who are coming offline in 7B. So that is not going to be changed. What you need to understand is that if you are in 7A and 7C and you are offline but you want online, then those sections do not have any online facility. For that you have to come to 7B. So for that the mail comes from you, it goes to the head, she will look at it, Vice Principal ma'am will see whether, we also have to keep some track of the numbers, we have to look at the, the subjects, and thereafter she will say yes we can do it. Then I have to tell my ERP person that please make the change in the list. The list will then come to ma'am and me and go to the class teacher. So it's a tedious process. Please, whatever changes you ask for, think about them before you ask, so that we are also not wasting our time doing that rather than preparing for our classes that have to start. So here let me tell you that we have spent about 10 to 15 days of rigorous training, workshops for the teachers so that they are reoriented to start teaching. It is a very different ball game teaching on the online classes and teaching in the offline classes. We have had to kind of go back to the methodologies that we were using, because when we went online, we had to jump into the online mode. So everything has to be reoriented. A lot of work goes in before the teacher stands in front of the child. So hats off to all the teachers who have been working day and night during these 2 years also, and for the past 15 days. Thank you teachers for all the effort and doing all of that with such a beautiful smile. That makes me very strong. So that is very, very important. If we are not willing to put in that effort, there will be no result. So if they are working hard, it will all be visible in the classrooms. So that is very, very important. Another thing that I would like to tell you is that we encourage connection. We encourage, for you to connect with us, to speak out. So if you have any issue, any problem, anything that needs to be resolved, immediately inform the class teacher. The class teacher is your single point of contact. Even if it is for any other subject, it is her duty to inform about what you need to that subject teacher and get back to you. If you are not satisfied, we have the senior wing coordinator now. She will look after those queries, and of course, if because ma'am is still new here, of course Raina ma'am is here, she will ensure that all your problems and queries are resolved within the time frame of what it needs to be done. So whether it is about a subject, it is about some concept that is not clear, it is about some rule that you've not understood, please connect, please speak, please send us a mail. This is one of the only schools where we tell the parents, write to us. You have a problem, write to us. And you will get a reward, because I personally go through every draft and I will ensure that it goes to the concerned departments. They have to give their inputs, and then I look at what they have said and I personally send the mail to the parents. So my answer is written, which is then sent to the parents. So please do not think that we don't listen or we will not look after your queries. I am sure that once you have discussed with ma'am, none of you will actually be wanting to come and meet me, but still if you want to, I am always there. Call, visit, you just have to say, and we will look after whatever problems you have. Do not wait for the little issues to become problems, and don't wait for the PTMs to meet me. Right? So if there is something that needs to be addressed, address it there and then. Do not say that I will go in May and then I will tell ma'am, because we do not want to waste a single minute of the child. Forget about a day or weeks or months. So please be very, very vigilant. The children are coming back to school after a long time. You have to be on your toes. We will be on our toes. Very thing that ma'am spoke about was the footprints on the web, the www, the web. So children, because they had the gadgets with them, they had all the time with them, they have become very confident. They are using Facebook and Instagram and all the other ways of connecting with not only friends but strangers. So please be very careful, please be very vigilant, guide your children about the seriousness of this and the security issues involved. So here again I would like to say that anything that goes on the web once stays there somewhere, even if you delete it from your computer, from your history, even if XYZ deletes it, whosoever has got the message. So we need to be very careful because the future employers will be looking at our presence on the web more than what is written in your report card. So children, this is my request to all of you, be very smart when you're on the net. There are a lot of hidden dangers there. You cannot, just take it at face value. So we have to be very vigilant, and I promise you we will be doing workshops with the children to enhance their knowledge and make them smart users. That's very, very important. So that is something that we will do. And besides that, I think the safety of the children is paramount. Please ensure that the children stay safe at home also, and over here we promise you that we will provide them a safe and happy environment so that they can concentrate on their studies, academics and co-curricular activities. We will emphasize a lot on sports this year because the children need a lot of physical activities. That's why we've introduced our Friday clubs also. More of competitions in the sports will be happening there, inter-house activities. We'll be getting our teams ready. There will be 2 teams in each sport. And we will ensure that our teams are going out to the other schools to play with them. And of course, like I said, because of the safety issues, we are not starting with the morning sports also as of now. But hopefully by July, if the situation is as it is and improves, we will start with our morning sports. And morning sports is an hour when the children can come to school earlier and play whichever sport they prefer, and they are in the school team. So their skills will be improved in the mornings by our own faculty without any charges, of course. And of course, hopefully by then we will be starting with our evening sports activities, which is of course like any other school does. It is open to the neighborhood and our own students, and for that we have professionals coming from outside for which they charge, and the parents kind of just pay to those professionals. So my promise to you is that we will focus on the holistic development of the children. We are not only going to be looking at the concepts in English, math, science, but we will be looking at the socio-emotional connect that needs to be built again, the physical activities that need to be done, and for that the team is absolutely ready. So all the best to all the children. We are looking forward to having you here in school. All the best to all the parents. So let's hope for a very safe year and no more waves. We don't want any more waves, right? We want a flat curve now. So all the best children, and let's give another big round of applause to all our educators who has been the pillar of strength in these past 2 years. And like I said yesterday, it's if Raina ma'am is in the house, I am totally relaxed. So you all are in very good hands, all the teachers are in very good hands, the children are in very good hands, and I'm always there for you. So thank you parents, thank you children, lovely to see all of you, and thank you teachers once again.
Thank you so much, ma'am. We are honored to have you amongst us. Being a real SWS student is about growing, changing, and helping each other. That is, being confident, competent, and caring. Every one of you has earned your place over here. May this new session takes you on a remarkable journey of discovery. On behalf of entire SWS team, I welcome you all to another splendid year of learning. Congratulations.